those who feel that everybody could, if pressured enough, become and have a psychotic episode like this. And there are others who feel that only those who have a tendency to easy disorganization of the brain by their metabolism, that only they can get the psychotic trips. Because certainly when we analyze the underlying strife or conflicts that go on in a schizophrenic when they have recovered enough, that we find not too different a set of circumstances than what we find in the neurotic.
Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
To save the patient from what would otherwise be a severe neurotic The patient that you saw me walking with demonstrates on the 8th day after admission the continuing presence of a catatonic pattern.
All right, happy Tuesday night. Back with the guys from How We Feel. How you guys doing tonight? Happy Tuesday night.
Good, guys. Thanks so much for having us on this evening.
Absolutely, absolutely. So to get right into it, you know, are you guys? How long have you guys been a band? Like, kind of give us a backstory on how long you've been doing this and the whole history of it.
I'll start the first half, and then Brian, if you want to tell some more too. But we've been performing and been friends for 15 years, 20 years, something like that. You know, grew up together locally, high school, became close best buddies, stuff like that, and have been playing in other projects. Did some touring, did some things like that through the years. I was a vocalist in a band that was signed some years ago called Forever in Terror. So we got to tour. We were signed to Metal Blade Records and got to do a lot of fun stuff a long time ago. But we've always stayed interested in music. And then, if you want to pick up right when we started with this project and stuff.
Nice.
Oh, I don't know. He may have lost audio.
Oh, that could be.
Yep. I think
Thumbs up if you hear us.
Yeah, I can't hear you guys. I pulled up your live on my phone, but I cannot hear you.
Oh shit. That's not good.
Oh.
All right.
Got nothing.
Oh crap.
Well, we can hear you just fine.
Yeah. All right, Chris, you can go on and see if we can. Okay, yeah, you go ahead with the rest of the story.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we'll get that all fixed up. But either way, so I mean, we took a little break from performing. He has business ventures and owns, stores and things that are going on in life. And I work in the management side of things too with bands and have a record company and production and a lot of things going full time there. So we ended up after taking a break from performing, just having that itch again to get back into it. And I'd say be serious, but like not taking it too seriously at the same time. We wanted to do something good and fun and exciting for ourselves to kind of challenge ourselves again to just get back into it and have a good time with it.
All right.
So I think it's been a year, roughly a year, I'd say, a little over a year behind the scenes that we had been working on things, putting it together, getting closer to 2 years now. But public wise, just a little over a year, I'd say we've been a project.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear
Now we
us?
can, yeah.
I can hear you guys now. I just refreshed. I don't see myself, but as long as you can hear me and see me, we're cool.
Oh yeah, we can see you and hear you.
Sweet, I'm
Yep.
back. I don't know what I had to just go out and come back. I don't know what's going on there.
It happens sometimes.
Perfect. All right, Meg, you're up on deck.
Okay. What is the most memorable place that you've had a show so far? Either memorable good or memorable bad?
We've only done 4 so far, and to me, they've all kind of had their own moments. But I think my favorite probably still Incarceration. Just overall, the whole day, the feeling, everything about it was insane.
Yeah, no, I agree too. I think that was my favorite, just the entire experience, getting to take it all in and perform with so many of the bands that we, enjoy listening to and we're inspired by and things like that along the way as well.
Exactly.
Super fun.
Nice.
I'm gonna piggyback off of her for a minute, throw a bonus question in there, just because I do like to ask this one. As far as shows and in both of y'all's careers, what is it that you prefer as far as show wise? Do you prefer the small, little, tiny venues, or do you prefer to do the festivals?
Again, to me, they both sort of have their own special place. I love both for sure. This past Saturday, we played like a more intimate, smaller show with tons of friends and family, close environment, feeling the energy a little more, I feel like. So that is amazing to me. But the whole festival experience rocks too, a couple of thousand people there and just watching us at 11:45 in the morning. It was insane,
All right, fair enough. That seems
totally.
that seems to be the general answer. Like everybody's like, well, we kind of like both for different reasons, and you really can't compare the two because they both have their pros and their cons, but it's damn near even all the way across. All right, CB,
No,
you're up.
I would
Go
say
ahead,
the
Clint.
same too. I think the festival experience is an experience in itself again, yeah, just for that and the bigness of it all and all that. But I think it feels more comfortable to me, just kind of where I came up over the years and I've been used to performing and all that stuff, and kind of the smaller, more intimate type vibe. It feels more personable and at home and kind of comfortable as far as the festivals. Everything's so big and spread out. So I kind of like that close, homey type of feel, because you can really, even with the festival, you feed off the energy, but when it's that really close packedness and people are feeling it, you really absorb that energy. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Right. I got you. All right, CB, you're up on deck, bro.
All right. So, what is the craziest thing you guys have seen at one of your shows?
Well, again, we've only played 4. Hasn't gotten too wild just yet. At least with this band. I just remember we played the Football Hall of Fame in Canton, earlier show during the day as well. We played at 3 or 4 o'clock, and we played one of our heaviest songs last. And I just remember laughing to myself, just watching people mosh at 3 p.m. just in the middle. I'm like, it's just, I don't know. It's just funny. They didn't have proper barricades, so I saw one guy kind of go flying through the barricade a little bit. It smashed
Wow.
through. Man, it's 3 o'clock. What do you guys?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Got the rest of the day to get through.
Right.
All right,
No,
fair
it's fun.
enough, guys.
I don't know if there's anything that stands out to me.
Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, sorry. It kind of froze on there for a second for me. I was trying to refresh, but I don't know if there's anything crazy yet that stands out. Not yet. I would say nothing that's too wild yet, but I'm sure there'll be something. So.
We're just getting started. This band is so
Right.
early. We're really just getting started. I think next year is going to be a whole different animal.
Fair enough. So what kind of led to even starting this band? Is this something that you guys thought about throughout, your years, or was this just kind of like a, hey, let's start a fucking new project and let's just fucking roll with it?
Yeah, I think it was really random again. We were in bands together and separately throughout, like, high school and a few years later. And then we took a good break from it. Chris has been focusing on the management side of things. So still a little bit in music, but we took a break from playing for a long time. And I think both of us just sort of missed that and missed being on stage and ready to just do it again. So we decided to make a record and just kind of see what happens. No super huge goals in mind. Just really wanted to make some more music, have some fun, play shows, and get back into it. Just something that's kind of in our souls. I feel like we can't get rid of it. We just want to do it.
You really can't. Like, I've tried to get out of music a couple of times, and then I start to get depressed, and I'm just like staring at my bass guitar, and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do it anymore. I have to play.
It never ends. It never ends too. I mean, it's a never-ending love and appreciation, a love-hate, as with anything else sometimes too. But I mean, this time around, that's what it was about. Like I was mentioning too, is wanting to be good and take it serious, but just having fun too along the way and not forgetting that, because in past projects it can get so stressful and things like that. So this one's about fun.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Meg, you're up.
So how do y'all handle your writing? Is it like y'all all kind of write together? Do you have one main writer? Because that's going to play into my next question.
This whole album was written by me, Chris, Paul, and David Bartolome. Paul is the guitar player in Asking Alexandria. So he helped us a ton along the way. But just Chris and I as well.
Okay. So that brings me to my next question. Whenever you're feeling like you're in a creative like rut, writer's block, if you will, what do you do to kind of like get out of that?
For me, weed.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Regroup. Come back to it. Walk away for a second. For me, playing drums, especially, like when I start to focus too hard, I make it worse. I have to just kind of come back and I'll do fine. I can't overthink stuff or I play badly.
Yep. I know that feeling.
No, it's the same when doing vocal stuff too. I mean, whether it be recording the takes or writing, the parts fully or lyrics or things, I think it's like very mood based and oriented too, as with anything when it comes to that though, but you want to capture the right mood. So I think that's what it's all about when it comes to having the basis of the song to listen to and all that, kind of what mood it puts you in or how you're feeling. And that's why we call the project How We Feel too. It's about the different moods that everybody enjoys and has and feels. But yeah, so I think it's a mood based thing too. And then try to reset, sometimes if those days it doesn't vibe until you get that right feel down.
Yeah, kind of give yourself a little bit of grace.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
See, I can't walk away. That's my problem. It's like I can't do it. Like, I know a lot of people need to walk away to get that moment, but like if I walk away, I'm so scared I'm gonna forget what the fuck I was doing. And I'm like, no, I have to beat this shit out. I don't care if I'm sitting here for the next fucking 24 hours. I'm just gonna play it over and over and over until I fucking get it right.
Is that what works?
For me, I've got like that ADHD brain going on, so I'm constantly working on like 3 or 4 different things at the same time. So it's just natural to like come away and then go back to it.
Right.
I think everyone's got their own process.
Yeah.
God, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. All right, CB, you're up, brother.
All right, so to get you guys like energized and your morning drinks, is it coffee, an energy drink, or do you use something else?
Coffee for me. Coffee and sativa weed.
Yes.
Same. Kick the day off right. Coffee and some good jams again to set the mood for the day and the vibe, just based on how the day's going. Some music helps too. So for sure.
Okay, fair enough. I'm kind of the same. Well, not the weed, because if I do that, I'll be curled up in the bottom of a shower sleeping. So yeah, no. Me and weed are not friends unless I just want to sleep, and it doesn't matter if it's sativa or indica. I will sleep. That's it. Both of them do the exact same thing to me. It puts me the fuck out. Done.
Yeah, indicas for me. I'd go to bed, but if I keep it sativa, Exactly. Yep. Sativa in the streets, indica in the sheets.
That's what I'm like. It don't matter which one I fucking smoke. I'm still in the damn couch fucking. Well, I'm in a shower, curled up in the bottom of it to sleep.
Oh no.
Bummer.
It's just not good. It's me and weed. We have this love-hate relationship. It's just not good. But beer's my thing. Beer's definitely.
Hey, whatever works.
And coffee in the morning, definitely. I have to, or I'm just like, I need some type of caffeine, whatever it be.
Yeah, it was used to be 1 cup. Now it's at least 2 before I do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's like
now it's just progressed.
mine's like 1 to 2 cups, straight black, no cream, no sugar, just black. That's it.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. Dude, my mom growing up, my mom wasn't big on like the sugar and cream or anything like that. So of course, like right when I started drinking coffee, that's how it was introduced to me. And so I've drank it that way my whole life. And
Right.
I've tried like creamers and shit. And I'm like, oh God damn, that's too sweet.
Yeah, it
Can't do
ruins it then.
Yeah. I was like, oh,
I don't
nope.
like the creamers, but just milk, maybe some honey or a little bit of sugar if I don't have any honey, like just enough to cut that bitterness. Ugh.
Yeah,
Right.
a little bit.
That's
You
good.
gotta-
I like the bitterness. That's what I like about it. I don't know why. I'm
Helps
fucking
really
weird.
wake you up.
You're a freak. No.
That's how you grew that beard.
Yes, I am. All right, CB, you're up, brother.
All right. So if you guys had an unlimited amount of money, there was no barriers or anything, where would you guys like to play in the world? Just for one show.
That's a good question.
Do I get to pick the spot on the show? Or we
Sure, why not?
like a main stage at something like Rockville or Louder Than Life, you know what I mean? Something like that is my ultimate dream.
Huge.
This is main stage,
Fuck yeah.
middle of the day or beyond.
But here's my thing. I've always noticed like middle of the day is to me it's almost not good because like all my years going to Welcome to Rockville, you get there in the morning and everybody's like brand new up and
Right.
ready to go. But then at the middle of the day they hit this like slump where everybody like starts to want to eat and then they're just like fucking food baby and like passed out in VIP. Like I can't tell
And
you.
it's hot as fuck.
Yeah, we're walking through at like 3:00 and there's people face down on like the AstroTurf of Welcome to Rockville, like everywhere. There's just bodies everywhere. But then as soon as that sun goes down, it's
They come
energy's
alive
like
again.
gone. Yeah, it's like right
Yeah,
back up. in
middle of
front.
the day in Rockville.
Like watching zombies.
Torture.
Yeah, it was
Just in the
it was
middle
bad.
of the Daytona Speedway, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. On
Yeah.
that asphalt.
Yeah, there's their two main stages are on grass, but then the 3 side stages are literally on the fucking asphalt. So
In
as
Florida,
that
yeah.
line, I mean, it was like literally stay on the asphalt. It's like 120 fucking degrees. I mean,
Oh.
that, and then you pack all those bodies in on top of the asphalt, and it was just bad.
Yeah, that's game over.
Wear a hat. Don't wear sunscreen because it'll melt from your forehead into your eyes.
Right,
Mhm.
and blind you even worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
Yeah,
happened to
right.
me, what, second day, first day? It's awful.
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, it was all bad, all bad.
sounds painful.
So if you guys could spend 24 hours with any musical icon, dead or alive, and gain every bit of knowledge that they have about the music industry, who would you choose to spend that day with?
Yikes. It's a tough question.
Right. I'd probably choose somebody more on the business side than musician-y side for me, because I mean I love management and that stuff, but honestly, probably like David Geffen. You know, I mean, somebody like that is an old school mogul, but the guy's done so much insane shit. We can swear, right? Well, I did, but you guys, oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So much insane
Please,
shit.
please
Like
swear.
literally, just over the years, it's just so crazy the amount of stuff that he's done and been involved in and controlled, from Guns N' Roses to founding DreamWorks Pictures. Like, it's just insane. So somebody like him who's done it, been through it, and then he's a multi-billionaire too, which is just pretty crazy. But somebody like him, yeah, that's what I would go for.
All right, how about you, Ron?
That's definitely where my brain went first. Was definitely on the business management side.
That's smart.
Definitely like current some of the guys like Dan Rosenblum type people that we look up to right now. I would love to learn more from those type of people, like Chris said, because really I feel like to make it in this industry, that's probably the most important people to know.
Right.
You can, or to learn from, not even necessarily to know, but just to kind of learn from the tricks of the trade, I think. So
right.
I'm piggybacking with Chris on that. I think that's a really good answer.
That's wise.
I go kind of crazy with it because, like, with me, it's Rob Zombie.
Nice.
Just because of how long he's been around and how many different ventures that this guy has done, like all the way across the board, from production, movies to music to everything, and the fact he's still sitting at damn near 70 years old and he's still fucking doing it and outplaying these younger bands. Like when we went to Rockville, this guy just blew me away. I mean, I watch him at least once a year, every year, because he's one of my favorite bands.
Sure.
But watching him on stage and still damn near at the age that he's at and moves and does the shit that he does.
He's jumping around and gyrating his hips and
Still doing the jump kick.
I hope I'm in the condition that you're in whenever I'm your age.
I mean, he would be another one to just really, learn the business side of it. Like, he knows it inside and out. He's done everything. Another you're right. Interesting guy to meet and learn from, spend the day with.
I would give my soul to do that shit. I'll sell it. Fuck it.
That's rock and roll. I'm with it.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
All right, Meg.
What band name did y'all almost go with before we landed on How We Feel? And what were some options y'all were throwing around?
There was a bunch. I don't know if I even remember though.
I'm not sure if I even remember. And that one, I feel like it was kind of just like a random stumbling too. I guess that's the story with like most bands though, with their names and stuff too. I mean, maybe a few have like that, like, oh, it means that, or something drawn out. But I feel like we kind of stumbled together, to that idea and just.
I remember how that came up. I remember there was a lot of names we kept tossing back and forth. I truthfully don't remember them. Right. I remember you text me, and you said, because like you said before, the songs, it's all about like feeling and how we were feeling. And you text me and you were like, man, I just wish we could call it like how we, this is how we feel or something like that. And I was like, man, that's really, why don't we just shorten it to How We Feel? And then
that's it.
It just stuck because it just seemed the most fitting, because all of it just came about from random feelings, I feel like, so just from even just making the band from the first place, it was just we felt like
Fair enough. All right, CB, you're on deck, brother.
So what is your guys' opinions on the use of AI in the music industry?
I don't know. Most people probably hate this answer, especially because other what musicians pour into writing songs. But I tell you, I've been listening to some of these AI covers online lately, and they rock.
Are really good.
I hate it and love it at the same time. It's useful technology. I use it in life. But I don't know. I wouldn't just make a song with AI and claim it as my own either. So it's just 50-50 on it.
Do you feel like it should have like its own separate category if it is AI? Yeah,
definitely. Like the songs, like, I don't know if you guys ever heard like the Eminem song Stan, 1960s soul version.
I've seen a few of those.
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's so good. It's like What the
I
hell?
cracked up
You're like
laughing.
mad it's not even real.
I crack up loud. Have you seen that guy that's like the professor or something like that? He's like a comedian or whatever, but he like does like redone. He takes metal and makes it like soul
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
R&B and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I'm
love
not sure
that
if I've
guy.
seen that.
Yeah,
yeah,
I love it.
he's
I've talked to him on
wild.
TikTok before. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I follow him on. I watch his shit like every day, and I just like die. It's just funny. It's to me, it's
Yeah, it's
just like
amazing. Like
comedian.
Pantera goes yacht rock.
yes, he does like all
Yes.
the shit.
I love that
Yeah,
stuff.
to me, it's just entertaining. Like, I'm kind of like, look, guys, I'm like, I understand that as far as musicians, like, they don't put anything into it. It's just they type it, program, whatever, but they can't play live. They can't play shows.
Right.
They can't do a full production. They'll never do anything other than being behind that computer and doing it. So, I mean, really, truly, what is the harm?
As long as it's labeled like this is AI,
Right.
I
And which he does. Like, he straight up tells people, like, hey, this is AI for fun. It's for comedic purposes.
yeah,
It is what it is.
yeah. So in that case, I don't mind it at all. And like those 1960s like rap version, like that stuff's really good. I honestly I like to listen to it. So, but yeah, I wouldn't just make an AI song and be like, well, we made this or something.
Right. What's your take on it, Chris?
I think it's like with anything, progression comes with time, just like when they invented power steering and just all the other stuff, with computer and technology, it's always going to happen. But I mean, I think if they can figure out a creative way to utilize it, but yeah, I mean, just not overdo it, or like at least let people know what it is so they're not confused in ways would be, piggybacking off that would be good and smart. I mean, I've even seen, you guys probably have too online and all that stuff, but numerous songs that have popped up and people think it's fully real and it's full AI and all that kind of stuff too. But I mean, I think they'll hopefully work it out to make it, beneficial and useful in some ways, to not still take away from real artistry too, but maybe be able to have its own little world or lane or something for it. So
Right.
What I hate are the videos online where you're like, wait, is that real or is that AI?
Yes. It's always
Yeah,
the animal ones that get me.
They got me.
Like the bunnies on the trampoline. That one got me.
I don't know if I saw that one.
They got a whole
They're
bunch.
getting wild. They're getting wild. People get wild.
Yeah.
Like, it's nuts. Like, I'm like, now I'm like questioning everything I see, and I'm like, is it real? Is it not real?
yeah, I know
Yeah,
it can
it's
look
hard.
real too.
That's where it annoys me there, kind of.
I'm like, I have no fucking clue. Can't figure it out.
You don't know what's real anymore.
Exactly. So, if you guys got the chance to put together your dream tour with you guys on it, what 3 bands would you decide to take with you on tour?
Take with us.
Yes.
So this dream case, we're like massive and we can pick anyone.
Yeah, you pick anyone you want.
I mean, I would love to go out with a band like Falling in Reverse or something on their stadium tours. Personally, Bring Me the Horizon would be one. 30 Seconds to Mars. I don't know.
Oh yes.
Damn, you pulling out the big bitch.
Are we dreaming here? Or are we?
Yeah, we're dreaming. No limit.
Yeah, I would love a situation like that one day in my life.
All right, how about you, Chris?
That's a good question too. I mean, yeah, I'd probably say something like that too. Somebody that's pretty hip today, like a Sleep Token, or somebody that, I mean, I enjoy the stuff as well too, but to play with like somebody like them. Also probably like a Glassjaw, one of my favorite bands. I don't know who would be a third that I'd pop on there, but yeah, probably Falling in Reverse or something, or like Bring Me the Horizon, another band I just really enjoy, and it would be cool to rock with bands like that.
Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, Meg, you're up.
Sorry, my child wants my attention. My dog. I'm on a podcast. Okay. What is the song or the album that kind of changed your life and made you realize, like, yeah, I want to do music. I want to pursue that.
You want to go first?
What was the last part? Sorry, it was kind of cutting out there.
Sorry.
I'm trying to get better signal here. Sorry.
what was the song or the album that made you realize that you wanted to pursue music? Like, you want to make that?
That's a good question. I mean, I think so long ago, but probably something like Motley Crue back in the day, or honestly Kiss, something, I don't know, an album maybe, but something like that in that era. Seeing like videos even on MTV, stuff like that, and be like, okay, that's amazing. I want to be like that. As a kid is what I could remember for sure that started it.
For me, super young as well. I say probably the first, if I had to pick one album, Pantera, Cowboys from Hell.
Ooh, yes.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, I mean, that's what started it for me. I remember when I got that album for Christmas, I was like 3 years old.
That was probably rocking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
My mother hates Beavis and Butthead because Beavis and Butthead is literally the reason that I got into the music industry and into heavy metal and hard rock.
Those are great shows back on the MTV days.
Yes, like I grew up on MTV. That's all I watched.
Yeah.
I didn't watch anything else. Like the second I got home from school, it was fucking MTV. It was MTV all day. And of course, back whenever I first started watching MTV, I guess it was the late 80s, so like 87, 88.
right.
I started watching MTV and watching like stuff like, back then it was like Duran Duran and shit like that. Well, then when Headbangers Ball caught my attention, and then I started watching Beavis and Butthead, and I seen two music videos that really kind of just hit me, and I went down the rabbit hole, which was White Zombie's Thunder Kiss 65, and then Ace of Spades by Motorhead, and I thought Lemmy was God.
Oh yeah.
Like I idolized Lemmy. He's the whole reason I wanted a bass and everything else like that, and it's kind of cool finding some older musicians that remember that shit, because half the bands that we interview now are like, do you remember Beavis and Butthead? And they're like, no.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
Like, oh no, did you ever get to watch MTV when it was actually MTV? They're like, no. Like, well, fuck. There goes that question right out the door. All right, CB, you're up.
What is your greatest fan interaction?
That's a good one too. I mean, I would say just with this project being so fresh, I mean, I'm a people person, I would say too. Anyways, we both like to talk to people and like meet people and make friends at events and concerts and all that type of stuff. But I think for me was when we played just the Pro Football Hall of Fame with Sleep Theory and Lamb of God and Drowning Pool, had that awesome opportunity. There was a handful of people that came up to us after the set, or came up to me after the set, and that I didn't actually know them, or hadn't known them through the grapevine or met them or anything, and said, hey, I actually am a fan. We really like you guys, or we traveled a little ways to come see you. I think one person even was another state and was like, hey, I knew your songs and came to see you guys. And that's super cool, whether it be 1 or 1,000, 1,000,000, any people that actually care enough to want to talk, actually enjoy your stuff from just finding it or, seeing it somewhere else that you don't know them. It's always really exciting for that. So that was one thing for me I thought was cool, just meeting a few new people that were into us.
Yeah, I think that's really cool when people go out of their way to go to your show, and it shows a lot of appreciation for your music that you put out, especially for the fans. Because music for some of us is like, that's how we get through our day.
There was one lady, I think she said she was from Indiana, and she came to a couple of our shows now, like 4 or 5 hours, something like that. Like, wow.
It's really cool.
Okay. Fair enough. So outside of music, what is one of your favorite hobbies?
I do a lot of different stuff, but I'm gonna just pick just hanging with the wife and kids. The last 2 days, man, I've just not worked at all and just hung out with the family. And that's my favorite thing ever. So besides music, that number one. Secondly, just business. I love just trying to create new opportunity, thinking of ideas. What can we do next? working essentially more, but
Yeah.
I love it, you know.
Right.
All right, how about you, Chris?
I like hitting out in nature when it's not horrible winter here in Ohio and we're freezing and stuff. But I like going on bike
Oh,
rides,
Lord,
honestly,
yeah.
and just detaching from like the internet land a little bit where possible, and kind of from the business world, excuse me, and things like that, just to get out there and enjoy yourself in nature a bit.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Meg, you're up.
Okay, what is your? If you had to go sing karaoke, what would be your karaoke song?
I love this question.
How drunk am I?
Let's say, like, I don't know, like at least like 6 beers in.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know.
So mid range.
I don't know. I've never done karaoke in my life, honestly. So I think I've never been drunk enough.
Okay, what's a pretty popular song that you think you could
Right.
see yourself picking?
Pop, I don't know. Like, just fresh in my brain. Like, just recently, I was just at a Minus the Bear concert in Cleveland. Just a band I've loved forever. I swear I sung like every single word from start to finish. Like, just recently, but I don't know. There's tons of bands. I don't know. It could be anyone, just depending on the mood, I guess.
Okay. So his answer is going to be "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" by Britney Spears.
I'd have to Those would be pretty lit up, but I probably know most of the words. I could fake it if I need to. If that's what we got to do, we're getting it done.
For
All
sure.
right, Chris, how about you?
Yeah, if we were partying and drinking and stuff, I don't know, I might hit something like a Fall Out Boy, like Sugar We're Going Down, just because it's one of those
Yes.
anthems that whether you love it or hate it too, people are like, all right, I kind of know that part, you know, or whatever, and we'll
Yeah.
probably hit along with you on it. But that's just a random off the top. I don't know. I could picture our friends doing that. If we were wasted, we could for sure be singing on that.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, CB, you're up on deck.
So if you guys could give advice to any bands that are just now forming or even any bands who are brand new, what would that advice be for them?
Try to learn the business first. Pay attention to
Important.
the inside. Not that the music's not important, because it is, but I just feel like I've seen so many really awesome bands that get absolutely nowhere because they haven't learned any business side of what they're doing.
Yeah, and piggybacking off of that too, I'd say it's just, I mean, having the conversation with your members, because every band and group of people too are so different on kind of like who they are, or what they understand, or what they want to do. But I'd say if you want to try to take it more seriously, to kind of sit down and have that conversation too, and make some goals that could be realistic, you know, like realistic goals or expectations or something, even a list of those, and then to furthermore that, because a lot of bands will get to that point too of like, oh, we want to do this or whatever, but then the execution of those goals, you know, actually taking it from point A to point B, doing that, getting there, following through with it collectively with the members, and figuring out like who has the strong points where, and those type of things along the way. So that's what I would say to be, is just figure out, define your goals, you know, and it takes time to do that. It's not like you just started a band brand new and you're like, okay, I just want to do this and this. But I'd say having that, instead of just like playing songs and floating through the atmosphere and just like hoping somewhere, you know, that like it'll get discovered or just maybe get picked up. Because I mean, I'm not being the negative guy on that, but like there's so much great talent, so many great artists and bands out there that hope doesn't really take you anywhere that I've found, you know, in doing this a long way. Again, not being negative on it, but just so have a plan, you know, have a goal, I'd say, and figure out how you get to that. You know, research, how do you get from point A to point B, type of a thing.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. So, throughout your careers of doing music and touring, it doesn't have to necessarily be this band. It could be any band that you've ever been in. What is the worst food that you have ever had to eat while out on the road?
I mean, it's always pizza. No matter what, like, you're getting pizza.
Mine is I'll never forget it even, and it wasn't even like anything that was too crazy disgusting, but it was one time in the middle of like Montana somewhere or something, but the promoter was cooking for all the bands, so he's like, I'm gonna throw you guys a cookout, and he went to like cook all the burgers, but he ran out of propane and didn't have any money or whatever at the time to buy more.
Oh, no.
So all the burgers for everybody was like not cooked, just like a little flame on it, basically. And he just served them to everybody. Here you go. And I mean, I guess some people like raw or a little pink, but like this was like full raw burgers.
Oh no!
People just eating them because the bands on tour were so hungry. They're like, dude, I have to eat. So like people were eating this stuff. I didn't, but I'll never forget that moment being like, dude, I'm in Montana. There is nothing out here, like nothing, and I'm just eating raw pink meat. What the hell, man? Motor and stuff on that thing.
No!
Just the circumstances, like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Just a wacky scenario.
You should just got a
And I
catered.
still remember it. It's been years now, a long time, but I still remember that.
Oh God, that makes my stomach hurt. All right,
That is some other things.
you shut up. We're not even going there.
No?
Not even going there. No, hell no. No, I've told the story a million
Not to
times.
them. They don't know.
What? Oh, you're talking about the gas station sushi.
Now you have to.
Oh, you ate
Well, that'll get you.
Yes. So
Can't do this sushi.
we were on tour, and I guess this was probably 15 years ago or more. We had a blowout on the trailer, so we had to pull over, and we luckily we were close to like one of these big shopping centers that had like a gas station, but lots of restaurants all around it. I'm the only motherfucker in the band who knew how to change the tire. So I was like, I'll change the tire. You guys go get us food. So they go get food. They bring it back. Well, I was assuming that there was a sushi place there that was next to the gas station. So we're eating the sushi. No, it was a gas station sushi. It wasn't from the sushi place. So by the time we get to the hotel, you got a guy shitting in the sink, shitting in the toilet, shitting in the bathtub, and two guys shitting in flower pots out on the balcony. We still had to play that night. So we get there, and of course, 3 or 4 of us decide we're going to down Pepto Bismol, which worked for us, but our drummer did not. We got, he's trying to yell at us, and I turn around. He's like, I shit my pants. I shit my pants. And I go there, and there is shit everywhere, all over the kick drum, on the fucking floor. There is shit everywhere.
Oh my god!
Once we were done, we had to get a hefty bag and put a hefty bag underneath him and let him do this little waddle off the stage in a fucking hefty bag, and then go fucking clean it all. It was disgusting.
That's one for the books.
Yeah.
Don't you ever? I looked at it, I was like, don't you ever get anything from a gas station? Nothing. I don't give a shit what it is. Don't ever do that again. If it's not a candy bar or a bag of chips, you better not put it in here. Period.
Stay away from those heaters and rollers.
And on tour, that's the worst too, where you're so far from home and just rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Never
if you don't have a bus that's got a fucking bathroom or a working toilet, which a lot of them don't fucking work.
On the bus anyway.
You're in deep, you're in deep shit. And
Literally.
All right, Meg, you're up.
Who would survive a zombie apocalypse, and who would get eaten first?
Whoever's close.
I don't know. I feel like Brian's more handy than I am, so I'd probably go down first. I'd say he's a little he's better at that stuff for sure.
Hey, at least you're honest about it.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. CB, you're up.
All right. So, what is your guys' favorite horror film?
Definitely Friday the 13th for
All
me.
right.
Okay.
Good one. Mine is Return of the Living Dead. That's my favorite of all time. Some people know it, some people don't, but cult classic zombie film, and love it.
Absolutely. I love Return. Love it. It's one of my favorites. So I know both of you have done multiple bands and all this stuff. So when you're touring or playing a whole lot of shows, what is your favorite thing to do after the show as far as downtime?
I don't know about his, but mine is, I mean, hang with everybody. Obviously, you know, all of our friends, our family, are cool people that are there, and then to finally get blazed too, because I try not to smoke before we perform, just because it messes with my voice,
Me too.
my mind,
It
and
messes
stuff. I don't
with
want to
my
be all like
ears.
high and spaced out.
Yeah.
Performing, but afterwards I like to partake a little bit, you know, let loose. So that's what I like, hanging with everybody after.
Okay. How would
I
you,
missed the question. I had to grab a charger for my.
what's your favorite thing to do after like a show? Like what's that like cool down time? What is your thing that you like to do the most?
Oh, definitely smoke.
Fair enough. So are you guys bong guys? You like joints, the pens? There's so many different
Personally,
edibles. Okay.
I like blunts. Chris, I think
I
he's
usually
more wax.
dabbies.
I think.
Of some
Yeah.
sort, some wax or some dabbies, or just one, should I say, and sends me to the moon. But
I was gonna say it's concentrated.
Yeah. I remember I remember being on I wasn't in a band, but I was hosting a tour and kind of, you know, doing all the hosting all the bands and announcing the bands and stuff and helping with the tour. We got off and we had to stop at one of our sponsors, happened to be a dispensary in Oklahoma called Oil Tycoon. So we went over there and kind of like toured the whole thing, and they gave us some shirts and stuff like that. And they're like, well, do you want to try some product? I'm like, fuck it, why not? We're on our way home and we're good. So I'd never had dabs before ever in my life. Never. And didn't even know how to do it. I didn't know shit. So he gives me this jar and he's like, yeah, this is what we call angel pussy. I'm like, all right. So I take the jar. Well, then he like gives me this glass pipe. At this point, I feel like I'm a fucking crackhead and I'm already like rethinking this. And he's like, start heating that up. Well, I didn't know you're just supposed to stick a spoon in there and stick it to it. So I heat the glass up and I stick it right in the fucking jar and hit that shit like a bomb.
Whoa.
There's this like random kid sitting in the back corner with like this like fried hair. He looks like the dude from Seinfeld with the fucking hair up. And he starts laughing. He's like, "Oh man, that's the biggest rip I've ever seen anybody take a dab."
He's like, you're gonna be fucked up, dude.
You might want to take him back to the hotel room now. And I walked 2 steps of the fucking dirt. It was the wildest shit. I've never been so fucked up in my life. I don't remember like 18 hours of my life. I cannot remember a thing. Apparently, I was able to talk, and I was like talking back to people and have full conversations, but I don't remember any of it. None of it.
It just went away. You lost the whole day.
18 hours gone.
Yep.
I have no idea. No idea. All right, Meg, you're up.
That's
I think
funny.
we lost Brian.
Uh-oh.
Is he frozen on y'all's end?
Yeah, he's frozen. He'll be back.
Damn. Okay. Well, I want to ask y'all, what if you had like a signature bar drink, what would it be?
I'd probably say something that's probably just like a whiskey or a whiskey and Coke or something like that. I'd say something like that. Yeah, for sure. Just a simple,
Okay.
strong, get to the point.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm good with that because I'm a whiskey, well, mainly a bourbon guy, but I mean,
Nice.
still like whiskey. Yeah, you give me a
Range
good
is all
cigar.
about- It's all about Jaeger. But
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
get rid of
dude,
that.
dude, dude.
Yeah.
That's my drink right there.
So many wild nights on the Jaeger, as we all have the stories, I'm sure.
Dude, my stomach's already turning.
I had
Yeah.
homemade mead and Jaeger. That was apparently I was talking and I don't remember it. Yeah.
Long night.
Oh
I remember coming to and they're like, "Hey, you're just kind of like standing there. People are talking to you and you're not saying anything."
Like, you cool?
That was enough agreement that night. Yeah.
No. Me and Jaeger, nope, absolutely not. I remember going to the Jägermeister Music Festival one year in Atlanta, and it was Slipknot, Killswitch Engage, Shadows Fall, and I had never had Jaeger in my life. And this girl comes up. They had the Jägermeister girls there that were giving people like basically essentially free shots. I was like, I am not a shot guy. I'm just beer. I'm classic old school beer, or bourbon on the rocks, and I'm good. You like black licorice? I'm like, fuck no. I hate black licorice. He was like, you like root beer? I was like, yeah, I like root beer. So she brings me this drink, and she's like, here, it's free. And I drink it, and of course you don't. It like, I don't know, something about root beer and Jaeger just kills the alcohol taste, the burn, everything. It just tastes like fucking root beer. So I started that. By the time we got out,
especially the music festival.
yeah, I got to see Slipknot for the first time, which I'd never heard of them until this tour. I had no clue who Slipknot was, and I got done, and I was just like, I was in the worst shape. I've never thrown up so much, and I remember going to the drive-through Crystals and puking all the way around while everybody's trying to order. I'm throwing up out the fucking back window while they're trying to order food. There's like a trail of puke all the way around Crystal.
That's rough. That's a long day.
All right, CB, you're up.
So, what is something in the music industry that you have had to unlearn?
Oops, I hit the button there. That's a good question too. I mean, I think with this project, I would say specifically, since wearing, the managerial hat and promoter side, so I wanted to personally, apply certain things, obviously, to not waste, time or valuable money or anything like that, but to also kind of just, in a way, forget a lot of stuff and just, like, again, have fun. I guess that's the easiest way to say it too, but just, like, get to enjoying it and not always thinking in my mind personally, like, it's this business, this is the way it's got to be, that, this. So that's what I've enjoyed, kind of half and half on my personal brain side of that, is just like letting go and not over analyzing every single little thing for the project, and just letting it also breathe and stuff.
Fair enough.
Ryan, I don't know if you caught the question or not.
I didn't. I lost you guys again. I had to refresh.
So I asked, what is something from the music industry that you've had to unlearn?
Just probably the old way of thinking. Like my old bands, we just wanted to write all the time and just keep making these songs in our practice room. I think I don't know. I don't know. I guess I've learned that like getting out and showing people the stuff is more important than making it sometimes. We used to make too many songs, and it just
sometimes it's the song you least expect, and it becomes your biggest song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even with this project, just a couple of record or be one of my favorites, and like one of the songs being "Looking for a Reason." Just playing that song lately live, I've just really started to love it.
Right.
As far as this band is concerned, or really actually fuck it, any band that you ever played in or being in the music industry, what is the hardest thing that you've had to learn about being in the industry?
For me, I would say it's kind of unfortunate to say. The reality is, it's like talent is only the smallest little fraction of it. I mean, there's so much more to it. You know, you could be the most talented person ever, the best musician or the best whatever. A quality brand, I guess, who you know, goes a really long way too. As with anything, I mean, in the world, not just in the music business, but stuff like that.
Yeah.
To where long time ago, I mean, this is really long time ago, but before understanding that, again, I used to kind of have that mentality of like hope, or just, like posting and hope. I'm never saying that's a never thing anymore, but there's just so much out there that it's really not that. It's kind of, again, that dates back to like the A and B thing. You got to like know where you're trying to go, who do you need to talk to, how are you getting in touch with those people, those type of things, versus the old mentality used to not kind of get that and just hope, put things out, and that could work for some, but it doesn't usually.
Okay. How about you, Brian?
Sorry, guys, I'm back again. I keep consistently losing you guys. I think my computer battery is like, once it got low, it just I don't know what's happening.
Oh, you're
like what you were trying to do.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. All right, Meg, I'm going to let you have the last question before we get into their music video.
Okay. What are we looking forward to on the horizon that is 2026? What are we working on?
Definitely make a couple new songs and hopefully play some summer festivals for me.
Okay.
Okay. How about you, Chris?
Yeah, that's what I would say. I'm really excited to get to, now that we have like the groundwork laid, so to speak, of just kind of working through getting the songs, establishing ourselves, figuring ourselves out to kind of more as like an entity. I'm excited to write some new songs, some new music, and just kind of tighten up that process that, we're building along the way. And the same, just to play more shows, meet some more cool people, and just keep rocking as much as we can where it makes sense to, for sure.
All right. So before we get into the music video, we actually have your music video for Dangerous. So
Nice.
Do you guys want to go into what that song is about and what kind of went into the process of writing that?
For sure. I'd say Dangerous is a song that's just meant to be like a little bit dancey, catchy, even have a little tone of sexiness to it, I would say, for sure. I mean, the process of it, when we put that together, that was kind of the point of it, was just to be one of those songs that you could just vibe to, kind of bob to, jam to it a little bit like that, be a little sexy, and that's what we were able to put together.
I love
with
playing
it.
that drums live. That one's a blast to play. It's just super fun, just super sweet fills, and just like it's got a cool vibe for me for live. It's definitely in the top play for me.
Perfect. So everybody watching, we have ran out of time. You guys stay put. We're going to show the music video for Dangerous. We are out of here until tomorrow. We actually have 2 shows tomorrow, one at 4 o'clock and one at 9 o'clock. So make sure you join in on those shows. And on that, please make sure you go to How We Feel. Go hit that follow button on all their social media accounts. And if they're playing in your area, go to a show. Don't be a pansy ass. It's not that goddamn expensive. Just fucking go. Buy some merch. Fucking support these damn bands. Put a lot of time and energy into this shit. It's not going to kill you. I promise. Anyways, here is Dangerous by How We Feel. We'll see you later.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
I'm on my knees and I'm bleeding. baptized